most people don't succeed because they can't stick to shit for long enough. So I've had a lot of ups and downs lately in my business, and the one lesson that I've kept relearning without truly learning is that for you to build something great and actually sustain it over a long period of time, you can't be thinking in 2 weeks or a month or 3 month time periods. You gotta be thinking about the long term, and it really hasn't hit hard enough until recently. And the reason that it was taking so long for me was because I was in a rush. And I'll repeat that because it sounds counterintuitive. But the reason it was taking so long was because I was in a rush. Okay, especially in the agency space and online high ticket money making world, all of that, it's super unpopular to actually build something good, let it take time, build a product that people love, and then scale super far over a long period of time. People want to make 10k a month, then 100k a month, then a million a month, then 10 million a month, but they don't care about doing it the right way. They don't care about keeping their customers. They just care about that screenshot that they can put on Instagram. And I fell into that trap, especially when you see people around you scaling super fast. And I went from always being the person who's made the most money around, or compared to anybody around me, to recently having people surpass me who's younger than me in revenue, and it was super uncommon for me to see, and it hurt me until I realized pretty recently that I'm not in the game of who can scale the furthest the fastest. I'm in the game of who can scale the furthest on a long enough time horizon, and who can build something that's valuable, that people don't leave from, something that truly comes, stays there, and never goes. And that's what I'm after right now. So I'm taking an ego hit. I'm only doing just under 200 grand a month with the agency right now, and I've decided that we're not taking on new partners until we tweak the model and we make it good enough so that we can scale it to the moon without people leaving. So that's our only focus. Make something so good so people do not leave. I'll repeat that. That's our only focus. Make something so good so people do not leave. And if you do that, you don't need to have the crazy sales and marketing. But then if you put the crazy sales and marketing on top of that, that's how the billions are made. And that's what I'm after. And I'm only speaking hypotheticals because I've never been at a billion. But don't obsess over hitting a new revenue goal this month. Obsess over keeping your customer for a month longer, over increasing your profit margins. Obsess over having a higher NPS score. If you don't know what NPS is, then search it up because you might want to learn it. If you know what NPS is but you don't track it, then start tracking NPS because that's more important than how much you can flex on your Instagram. I'd rather have a higher NPS score than a Lamborghini. And I know most people wouldn't believe me, but I'd rather have a 70 NPS score than have a Lamborghini right now. I swear to God, because I'm thinking about the long term. And that's not easy. That's not because I'm better than anybody else. Because I was obsessing over not having the Lamborghini, but showing other people that I had the Lamborghini. I was obsessing over getting famous and all these things up until recently, where I figured out that does not matter. What matters is building the right thing, building it the right way, and letting it take as long as it takes. Having extreme urgency, but at the same time being extremely patient with sticking to the plan. And oftentimes it's not that you have a bad plan, it's just that you can't stick with it for long enough. And if most people just stick to their first plan they ever set out, they would already be successful. So it's not that your plan sucks. It's not that you don't know what you're supposed to do. It's not that you're lacking information. It's just that you can't stick to shit for long enough. And you obsess over making money tomorrow rather than making big money in a year. And I'd rather make $10 million tomorrow than $100 tomorrow. Or say I'd rather make $10 million in a year than $100 tomorrow. And that's easy to say, and everybody would say that they would. But it's very hard to do. It's very hard to stop selling to actually build something that people don't churn out of. Build something that helps people. That's the hard part. That's the hardest part of it all. But that's what you gotta do if you truly care about becoming the best in your field. And if you truly care about building something that helps people. Because I can become a billionaire, but if I do it through scamming people, I do not want it. Then I'd rather be broke. If it doesn't put people in a better spot, then I'd rather be broke. With that said, I'll see you guys soon.